Hi students, I am Prakash, Academic Advisor Masterminds. Here is a small video on care to be taken day before public examinations. Let us assume tomorrow is our public examination. Either it is CA, CMA or any other professional course or any other examination in fact. So if tomorrow being the examination, then what is the care that we need to take today? So that is the area that I am going to cover in this particular video. I have already designed videos on care to be taken 1 month before the exams, 1 week before the exams, and today I am going to cover the area of care to be taken day before the public exam. The first and foremost thing any student needs to do is overcome examination fear. So please don't forget that exam fear is common for everyone. Even for an All India first rank holder also, exam fear will be there. So nobody can escape from exam fear. The only thing we need to do is we need to manage the examination fear. We cannot avoid, we cannot escape from examination fear. We need to manage the same. And we need to see that its impact is going to be very much minimum on our performance. We need to give several positive commands to our brain. So we need to come out of the examination fear. Whenever we feel examination fear, we shall tell several examples of a success that we have achieved in our earlier examinations. So we might have faced examination fear even when we were in our 10th class. Of course, after completion of 10th class, we feel the examination to be very easy. We might have faced a similar issue with respect to our intermediate examinations. But now when you think about your intermediate examinations, they look to be very funny. So that's why, my dear students, so you don't forget about the past. Whatever the achievements that you have achieved in your past, try to memorize those achievements. So all these things will try to minimize the examination fear. When you were in 10th class, you worried a lot about your 10th class examinations. But after completion of 10th class examinations, those days looks to be funny for you. So similarly, after completion of intermediate, those examinations seems to be very funny for you. Similarly, once you get qualified your CA examination, so these examinations will also look to be funny for you. So that's why we need to give such kind of positive commands to our brain. So difficulty level of our material, difficulty level of our revision exams, difficulty level of our mock tests or pre-final exams will be high when compared to that of public exam. So don't be afraid by looking at few difficult questions given in our material or revision exams or mock tests or pre-final exams. So we intentionally give a higher level of difficulty paper in our internal exams so as to make you ready for your future examinations. So put your emotions under control. So emotional control is very, very important. Don't encourage any negative thoughts about examinations. So come out of examination fear. So fear of failure, the biggest fear of any person is fear of failure. So come out of that fear. You cannot escape from examination fear. You need to learn to manage the same. That means fear will be there, but you should not think more about such examination fear. So don't let it convert into a worry. If you keep on thinking about examinations, then it converts into a worry. So once it becomes a worry, it will spoil your health. That's why. So see that it doesn't get converted into worry. So prepare for the worst. So several students make this mistake. They presume that the question paper will be of this kind. No. So give a strong signal to your brain that question paper will be tough. So go to the exam hall without any expectations. Whenever you go to the exam hall with some expectations, even if there is some minor deviation in those expectations, automatically you will get disappointed and you will not be able to perform well in the examination. That's why go to the exam hall without any expectations. So some students will have an expectation that I must get a rank, I must get this many number of marks. So you can have all such expectations while preparing for the exam. But before going to the examination hall, that is day before exam, forget about all those expectations. Your only expectation should be it is sufficient to qualify. That's it. Because all these expectations will increase tension in you, will cause some tension in you, and which may lead to deterioration of performance. Self-motivation is the best motivation. Don't depend on any other person to motivate you. You are the best person to motivate yourself. Don't panic even if you are not thorough within few areas. So generally, this is what the worry of several students. So they may not be thorough with few areas in each subject. Don't worry. The areas which you have left, the chances of getting question from the same areas are very less. The probability is very less in the public exam. So just relax and memorize the areas which you are strong. So the areas which you are not aware might be very less when compared to the areas you are already aware of. That's why keep this point in mind and be strong. Don't worry about future. Don't worry about your examination performance. Don't forget that your confidence is more important than your competence. So to perform well in the examination, confidence is more important than competence. If you go to the exam hall with a lot of confidence, then you can even write, even attend the questions which you are not aware of. Have enough sleep. This is very important to perform well in the examination. So 8 to 10 hours of sleep is mandatory. So try to have sound sleep, no night outs please. So be careful in selecting food and water. So several diseases are related to contaminated food and contaminated water only. That's why please be choosy with respect to food and water. Don't choose oily food. Don't choose food with a lot of masalas. So try to have a soft food so that you don't feel any issue while going for the exam hall. So avoid movies, cell phones, chit chat with friends, internet. For relaxation, you can hear to some good instrumental music. So don't involve in any unnecessary discussions or arguments with anyone. With anyone, don't indulge in any sort of discussions or arguments. So have a peaceful mind. So proper allocation of time, this is very important. Several students will get a thought of revising the entire syllabus day before exam, which is not possible. So at the beginning, you may be enthusiastic and you may start preparing each and every question in the material. But after preparing 1 or 2 chapters, you will realize that 90% of your time is already over. So automatically it leads to tension. That's why, my dear students, plan properly. So for each chapter, you allocate the time. So chapter number 1, 20 minutes. Chapter number 2, 1 hour. Chapter number 3, 15 minutes. In that manner, you clearly allocate the time within which you need to finish off revising that particular chapter. So you check how much of time is available with you and allocate that time among various chapters. Strictly stick on to that allocated time. So don't try to deviate the same. So you will be tempted to revise each and every area of the material, which is impossible for anyone to achieve, and it is even useless. It is not going to give any fruits if you revise each and every topic. You must chalk out your available time and must plan the areas to be prepared in that available time and shall strictly stick on to that plan. You might have already listed all the important areas and MCQs to be revised day before exam. It is highly sufficient to revise those areas. For example, you might have striken off unimportant areas earlier, so don't revise those areas now. Simply, whatever the areas you have not striken off earlier, now you need to focus on those areas. Earlier, if you have already marked some questions as very important, it is sufficient to focus on those questions. So don't be in a wrong notion that it is required to focus on each and every question. So don't dare to refer any new materials or textbooks at this moment of time. So don't believe in any kind of rumors either about question paper or with respect to any other issues. If there is any important information, then Masterminds management will definitely inform you through official channels of communication. We have an official channel of YouTube. So we have an official Facebook page. We have official Instagram page. So it's sufficient to follow them. So confirm the same through our official channels of communication. Avoid any sort of discussions with anyone. So don't discuss any subject related matters or any other general discussions with anyone. Don't forget to revise all problems or questions covered in pre-final exams of all subjects. You need to gather all the question papers of pre-final exams. Try to revise those papers again because they are very important. Don't forget to revise all the mistakes done by you in all the revision exams conducted every year. So in our internal exams, you might have committed some mistakes. Try to rectify all those. Try to revise all those mistakes so that you don't commit the same mistake again now. So visit the examination center. Visit the examination center personally, that is one day before the exam. You go and attend the examination hall once, visit the examination hall once, and also confirm whether the examination code that is mentioned on the hall ticket is same as the examination code mentioned there, so that there will not be any last moment tensions. So keep one Xerox copy of admit card as spare because you can take any number of Xerox copies. It is also better to keep a copy of admit card with you, with your friend of the same exam center. So if some of your friends are also going to attend their exam in the same examination center, give a copy of admit card to one of your friends and ask them to keep it safe, so that if you lose your admit card, with the admit card available with your friend, you can go and attend the exam. In case of emergency, it will be handy. Calculator, replace the battery of your calculator, which is a very important step. So you cannot assure that proper lighting will be there in each and every examination center. So get ready with a spare calculator exactly of the same model that you are using now, so that you don't lose the speed while operating. Whatever the practice you have done, you are not going to lose that. Stationery bag. So get ready with a stationery bag. Don't use ink pens and gel pens. Use black ballpoint pen only and HP grade pencil only. For marking MCQs, you need HP grade pencil only. Don't change the pencil pen calculator that you use regularly. Choose the pencil or pen that you want to use and stick on to that. Better to carry one good writing pad. Don't expect a good desk to be available in all locations, in all examination centers. Even if the desk is there, let us assume that you are not comfortable. Then what will you do? That's why it is better to carry a writing pad. And please ensure that nothing is written on the writing pad. If anything is already written, try to erase everything. It has to be blank. Gather all your stationery, that is pencils, erasers, sharpeners, black ball point pens, used refills. In our earlier videos we have discussed, it is better to gather some used refills. So purchase a refill, use it for at least 25% and keep it safe. Because a new refill will take more time to write smoothly. But in case of used refills, from the first sentence itself, it will start writing smoothly and fastly. So, and used refills, calculators along with admit card. Keep everything in a safe stationery bag. So don't forget to carry spare stationery also in the same stationery bag. Better to arrange all the above stationery items in a separate bag, so that you will not miss anything in the last moment. Better to arrange them in a waterproof bag because it may rain on any day. Medication. Unless it is unavoidable, don't use any medicines that may cause sleep during examination. For example, if you take medicines for cold, so that may cause you sleep during examination. So unless it is unavoidable, try to avoid such kind of medicines. Don't use any new medicines at this moment of time. Practice handwriting at least for 1 or 2 hours, so that in your examination hall, right from the first minute onwards, you can write fastly. If you are writing exam in May attempt, then take some precautions against sunstroke, because during May time there are very good chances of attacking sunstroke. So these are the points you need to consider day before examination, so that you can go to the examination hall with lot of peace of mind and you can write your exam well. All the best, my dear students.